You're listening to the Magnetic Boss Podcast, a place for spiritual entrepreneurs and visionary women. I'm Calandra, intuitive brand designer and founder of the Magnetic Boss Studio, where we cultivate magnetic brands, websites, and a social media presence for our clients. On this podcast, you'll learn how to begin cultivating your magnetic brand so you can attract dream clients with ease. Each month, we'll bring you real, raw conversations and industry guest experts to help you create your most magnetic self. Thank you for listening today. Now let's get this party started. When it comes to growing your business, I feel so many entrepreneurs have this crazy misconception that the day-to-day pieces of your business, the back-end pieces of your business that aren't necessarily revenue generating pieces, but are more so building sustainability over time. There's this misconception that it has to take a lot of time or it has to be really complicated. And this is something I want to chat with you about today on the podcast, because I just recently had a really good conversation on a networking call with a new connection about my VIP design days. And this is something that is a new offering for Magnetic Boss Studio. I'm really excited to be able to share this and make this accessible for business owners, whether they are just getting started or are seasoned entrepreneurs and have multiple six-figure businesses. The VIP design days are days that you can reserve in my calendar for me to be working on the design in your business. And that can look like a lot of different things, right? It could look like sales page design. It could look like social media graphics. It could look like designing your freebie or freebies or course content, PDFs, all of those things that have to be created in your business one way or another, that I find a lot of people put on the back burner because they don't feel they have enough time. And of course, there are so many reasons behind these thought processes that we have when it comes to feeling like we don't have enough time in our business. It could really be this mindset that you're not capable of creating something. Maybe design is not your skill set. It's not something that you are strong at doing. And so because of that, you're holding off on doing it and saying you don't have time to do it, when in reality, what you really need is support. It could also mean that you are not prioritizing things in your business, or you're not clear on what the return might be on that investment, whether it's a monetary investment or a time investment. So let's say, for example, you have a new freebie that you want to share with your audience. You have a really great idea. You know that it's going to help bring people through the doors in your business, get them on your mailing list, and help convert them into some of your paid offers, whatever those might be. But if you don't create that freebie, you are blocking yourself from receiving those potential clients. So we have to take a look at, if time is the most valuable asset that we can possibly have, even more so than money, how are we utilizing our time? And are we telling ourselves that we don't have enough time, quote unquote? So what I want to remind you of today is that just because in your mind you might feel as though something takes a lot of time or is going to require a lot of work or effort on your end, doesn't necessarily mean that that's true for somebody else. And this is something that I see again and again with my clients, where we work together on various elements of design in their business, whether it's designing their brand or designing their website or graphics, whatever it may be. And they are completely blown away by how quickly those things can manifest, how quickly we can have those things ready in their business. This is something that I experienced firsthand with a brand incubator client. This last month, we were working on her freebies, and she had the idea for them. And less than a week later, really like 2 days later, we had both of those freebies mapped out. She had shared the Google Doc with the content, and they were created in less than 48 hours. I had them drafted and ready for her to review. And what was really magical about that is that we had been working together on her branding, so I knew exactly how to design these PDFs. I knew exactly what I wanted the layout to be and what the aesthetic needed to be, the vibe, the colors, the design elements, all of those pieces. And because she had the copy already prepared and she had put her ideas down and finally decided that this was worthy of her time, we were able to create those drafts. And the beautiful part was that it required 0 revisions. We literally created her freebies, multiple, 2 of them, in less than 48 hours. And the only thing that we had to add was a call to action on the last page. And what I love about that story and this situation in particular is because this client had so much hesitation. She had been putting off doing these things in her business for a really long time because she was in this pivot in this season of evolution and wasn't quite sure and didn't have clarity on what she wanted to share with her audience. So we worked through that process. We worked through the mindset pieces there. And then the actual time that it took to create those freebies was extremely minimal, right? Less than a week. So I share that with you because I want you to recognize where you might be holding yourself back in your business because you have this misconception of how much time or effort something might take. So get really honest with yourself for a second. Where are you holding yourself back? What are the things that you know you want to have created in your business or you know you want to do in your business, but you're holding back or stopping yourself because of one of these misconceptions? And once you have that in mind, I want you to ask yourself, what is the benefit of having that done or created? What is the long-term result that you are ready to receive because you overlooked or worked past these blocks and did the damn thing anyways? And I just want to plug the VIP day here again for you. As you probably know, if you've been listening to the podcast, if you've been following along, and if you're listening to this episode in real time, we are getting very close to the time of the year in 2022 where I will be taking maternity leave for baby number 2. She will be arriving early September. So I will be off in my business September and October. And what that means is that with these VIP days, there are limited spots available. I have literally, I think, 5 spots left for the remainder of the year, which is crazy to think about. And so if you have something on your mind that you know you need help with creating, whether that's, again, a sales page or freebies that you want to share with the world, or a collection of social media graphics, Facebook cover photos, all of those pieces that you know you have to create and update in your business, you're maybe putting on the back burner, I highly encourage you to follow the link in the show notes or reach out to me on Instagram at calandra.martin and book one of these VIP design days with me. These are extremely accessible. They are $900 paid in full, or you can reserve your design day with a 6-month payment plan for just $200 a month. And this is a great opportunity for you to take a step back, especially as we are in the summer season, and allow your business to be easeful. Allow your business to harmonize with your life, take extra time for beach trips, go on your family vacations, pay more attention in your business to other revenue generating pieces like getting on sales calls or hosting webinars or whatever it might be. And really just give yourself permission to finally get things in order, feel like you have your ducks in a row, and feel really confident in what it is that you're sharing with the world and the things that are representing your brand. So that support is available to you. The VIP design days are, again, limited for 2022. You can reach out to me on Instagram or follow the link in the show notes. It's calandramartin.com/VIP-design. And you can get all of the info there to book your day on my calendar. But I hope that this episode was helpful for you, and at the very least helped you recognize where you might be holding yourself back in your business and what opportunities may be available to you with just a couple of mindset shifts and intentional decisions in your business to create something, share something, allow yourself to shine your brilliance with the world, because your work is so needed. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe wherever you are listening so you don't miss a thing. Your iTunes reviews help the show impact more magnetic bosses just like you. If you leave a review or listen to this episode, share the episode on Instagram and tag @calandra.martin on Instagram so I can thank you personally. If you're craving community and connection with like-minded entrepreneurs, join us inside the Magnetic Boss Collective on Facebook, where you can build relationships and share your business too. Until next time, Magnetic Boss.